3, 2. Hey there. Welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. I just twirled a Kleenex box into the air with great force that amused everybody. I don't know why. I'm sitting here with Gigglepuss Johnson, a.k.a. Sona Movsesian, and, of course, the highly competent Matt Gourley. How are you, Matt?
Wait a minute. That is the most confusing. Is that an insult or a compliment?
It's not an insult at all.
That's an insult to me.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bank shot.
Right. Okay.
I got her by just
see.
always.
Okay, then I'll let that one pass.
Oh, will you?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Sona, how are you? What's the word out on the street? I feel like you're in touch with the common man.
Okay, you know what?
Because I'm not. I live in a bubble, as you know.
Yes, okay. So I use a delivery service for my marijuana.
Why'd you pause?
I don't, because I didn't.
This
I was
is
trying
guilt
to
and
think
shame?
I was trying to think of a word I could use to
It's
make
legal.
it sound
It's legal.
like it's cool. It's just my thing. You know.
So is there a Grubhub then for? Is that what it is? Is it a?
Yeah, I use a service called Ease. What's up, Ease?
And can you spell that for me?
Give me
That's
some
just
money.
a fella's name.
E-A-Z-E. Yeah.
So EAZE. I mean, this is not a promo for them. I don't approve of
Well,
that.
you could send
wacky
me
tobacco.
stuff. Ease.
Uh,
You don't approve of it?
So Ease is no, I don't want people poking on a jazz cigarette.
Poking on it.
Poking on it.
Oh, please, I've been around.
Toking on it.
Yeah, well, listen, that's the newer phraseology. The old one was poking on a jazz cigarette
Is it really?
in the alley. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, my question is, Ease, how does it work? What do you do?
You go online.
And this is not, seriously, this is not an ad. Do not fast forward through this because we are not getting money from Ease. Sona may get a little bit
of credit in my account.
So what is it? So you order your...
Instead of going to like dispensary, they have all the stuff online.
What is it you like? What is your...
I like little gummies, like little 5 milligram gummies that chill me out. And yesterday I was in the mood for a little pre-rolled mini joint.
To poke on.
To poke on.
If we're going to use the correct terminology, yeah.
Yeah, to poke on.
Yeah.
Some grass.
Yeah, so you're poking on a little J-bone. And then what...
You ordered up some Lil Pokies.
Yeah. So anyway...
Why am I talking about it? So the guy comes, really nice guy.
How do you know... I'm just going to ask a couple of questions, and I'm sincere about these. What's the difference between you're in the mood for a gummy, a 5 milligram gummy, or what you said is a foreshortened...
Is a little thing. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
The gummy, you have to wait for it to hit you. Like 45 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour.
Right.
And when you just want to feel it right away, I just go for a little mini J-bone.
Yeah. Okay.
You smoke them out your eyes? Why are you doing that?
Mini J-bone.
So wait. Wait a minute. Okay, so you get this. How long is it? Would you say?
She's this big.
Okay.
She's like I don't know, 2 inches.
Yep.
An inch.
Yep. And so you get that.
Wow, he did not.
No. Wait, come on, just settle down. So it's so short. Do you have to use? What do you use? Like tweezers to hang on to it?
No. It's
It
not
has
like
a little-
roach.
a little cuff.
It's got a little filter.
I see. I got it.
And then you just you
Okay. And this gives Mama her hit right away.
gives Mama her hit right. I don't have to
Because
wait.
who wants to wait around for 45 minutes? You'd have to watch. That's almost a whole. Segment of CNN. It's like you have to wait.
That's what I'll be watching.
You have to wait till the next story comes around. Where they go like, anyway, and then when you see the dog on the treadmill the second time, you've watched about 45
it's
minutes.
like a whole Love is Blind episode, basically.
Same thing. Have you watched CNN lately?
No.
They're all in a hot tub.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I would not be surprised.
Yeah, not at all. They're doing anything they can for ratings. But anyway, so what did
So the guy came to deliver, and you give your license because they're very strict about whatever you're ordering, and you have to pay and stuff. So I gave him my license and my credit and my card.
And they want to make sure that you're of age.
Of age, absolutely. Yeah, you have to be 21. So I gave it to him, and then he's like, "Oh, let me get my reader." And I was like, "Oh, I'll go, so you don't have to come back all the way." And then we go, and then he's like, "Can I ask you a question?" He goes, "Do you work for Conan O'Brien?"
Mm-hmm.
And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "I wasn't sure because my license says Tallene, which is my first name." And then it turns out he was at your last Tonight Show.
Oh.
And he waited in the rain for hours to
nice.
go and watch your last Tonight Show. And he says he was the last person that they let in.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
he said it was a really special day. He's been a huge fan of yours for a really long time. And I I was like, shut up and give me my weed.
Yeah, free weed.
Yeah. Conan, Tonight Show, emotional moment in Give Me the Weed! Well, that's
No, but
very
it was
sweet.
really, really
Did you get his
sweet.
name?
I did, but I
Just
think
the
I could
first
say
name.
it. Nick.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Hey,
sure
Nick.
his name is Nick.
Just a shout out to Nick. That was means a lot to me that you waited, that you came to that show and had my back in that weird time. I think that's very cool.
Yeah.
And now is he going to be your regular? If you
No.
ordered from them again, would he come back, or is it a different person
It's
every
a
time?
different person every time.
All right.
Yeah.
Hook us up, Ease.
No,
What?
I'm good, Ease.
They're gonna hook you up?
Yeah.
With what?
No,
What
wait.
do you want?
You do not partake, do
Oh,
you?
occasionally, but I
Is
don't
that
do
true?
very well on it.
No.
No, I'm probably like you, where my head just starts racing, and
No, my problem is just as I exist is a problem.
Oh,
so,
right.
so the idea of distorting that
It
seems.
wouldn't mellow you out at all.
No, I don't think so. What do you
I
think?
used to
Sonia?
I
do
think it would. I think
You think
you
gummies-
are
I think-
the candidate
I think
for
it might
actually.
help you. Yeah, I had 10 years of solid weed use.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, yeah.
You were pothead? Or you
I wouldn't know if-
Did you wake and bake?
No,
Oh.
but I'd noon and bake. It was like alcohol. Nothing before noon.
Before noon. God, the rules have changed. So,
But all I would do is to hang with my best buddy and watch the shittiest movie possible.
That's fun.
I know, it's the greatest thing ever.
I
But then it
know.
all turned on me and it doesn't work anymore.
Oh, you turned on Tack too. Tack's
and
not
people
a guy.
keep
So
saying,
wait.
"Oh, there's a strain for you," and I've never found it.
so what would you prescribe me, Sona, as someone who is
An edible.
at an edible, and what variety of edible?
I think that you need the kind of maybe a hybrid that
Mhm.
would just kind of like just chill you out, or an indica they call it. That's the one that makes you kind of sleepy.
Eduardo, you just jumped in on that. You think indica is the one? to go
Indica
with.
will chill you out.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys want me chilled out?
I'd like to see it.
I would love
Let's
to
try
see
it. Let's
Although,
get
because
high.
of your size, because you're a tall guy, I feel like
Yeah.
you need
Also,
quite a bit.
you've been around me. I have a high tolerance.
Yeah,
for
Do you
stuff.
really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a very high tolerance for stuff.
I will say we were on a trip somewhere, and we were on a plane, and everyone was sleeping. I was reading a book, and you came back to talk to me, and I was like, "Oh man, aren't you sleeping?" And you're like, "Oh, I took an Ambien, but it's like throwing a Tic Tac into the sun."
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things you've ever
That's
said.
what I said. Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. I'll go to the. I mean, I think I don't know what it is, but if I go to the dentist and they give me what they think is a massive dose of Novocaine, then they go to drill into my tooth and I feel everything. And I go, "Hey," and they're like, "Oh, right. We looked at your chart. You need 40 times that to put you down. You're like an
Wow.
elephant." So that would be my issue, is that I would have like 7 of what you just said.
Which I think is
Indicas,
that's
and
fine.
then I'd still be like, "Hey there, let's do a podcast," and there'd be no difference.
I think we should. I want you to try it.
You know what I think would be funny? If we equipped you guys with blow darts that shot
Oh,
little indica darts,
Yes.
and I could come in and I could be like, "All right, let's get started." Then, oh, my neck, and then you get me, and I start gyrating, and then you keep hitting me, and then I'm just covered in darts, but I'm still like, "All right, we got to get to Rashida Jones," yes, and nothing takes me down.
You talk like you're high all the time.
Yeah.
Like what you just said, that's something people would say when they're high.
Yeah,
Like,
Oh, I
shoot
know.
me with weed darts.
Yeah.
The fact that you're completely sober and you think of these
I
things.
told
is-
you I had a doctor who I had an initial visit with a
Yeah.
doctor once, and he ran through all the questions, and then he said, "Okay, let's talk about drug use." And I said, I don't do drugs. And he said, "Well, what about cocaine?" And I said, "I don't do cocaine." He said, "These questions don't work if you don't tell the truth."
Oh,
And I said, "I don't do cocaine." And he said, "I've seen your work."
yes.
And I'm like, "I don't. I've never done it in my life."
It's just weird.
I don't know. I'm all fucked up. Let's get into it.